You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. 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 Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic.
Hey-o. Welcome to episode 4 of season 7 of Talking Raptors. Barry Taylor here with Nick Reynolds. How you doing?
I'm doing great, buddy. We got 4 out before the end of November. That's pretty good.
That's very good, I gotta say. We're almost on a weekly basis, not quite one day.
We'll get there. We're working our way up.
Listen, I'm 40. We got time.
Season 7.
We're young. Probably on Raptors Republic.
Yeah.
RaptorsRepublic.com. As we mentioned last week, sometimes we're there, sometimes we're not. And then Zarar emailed back and he's like, yo, man, I don't know what's happening. Sorry, it should be up there. He's like, tomorrow's will be up first thing in the morning. And then it didn't go up.
No.
I don't know.
Someone hates us in that motherfucker for sure, but that's okay.
Someone in cyberspace is not a fan of Talking Raptors, is what it comes down to.
You're trying to get us canceled, Barry.
These fucks.
It won't happen, goddammit.
Can happen.
Championship season. You ain't canceling us this season.
Back to back. We're doing it. Drake, here's your royalty money.
It is.
Anything new on the Drizzy front?
He's featured on a song with Party Next Door, so he let Party Next Door out of the OVO dungeon to come out and drop 2 songs. I haven't listened to them yet.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be about how a girl broke his heart. And,
sure.
You know what it is.
He's great.
I'm in a good place, man. I don't need to listen to this shit right now.
That's right. Won't be hearing it for a while
until
shit hits the fan.
Until shit hits the fan.
Which
and
could
I'm
be
on
any
the
day.
streets, baby.
Yeah, any day.
Get your 6s. Come get your 6s. We got a 6 from here, 6 over there, 6 from the 6. Thing 1.
A lot of ring controversy.
Yeah.
Controversy around the championship rings. The latest, I guess not latest, but since our last podcast.
Yeah.
Is they will not be handing out rings.
They are not doing it.
To Jonas Valanciunas.
DeLon Wright.
CJ
Miles.
And CJ Miles.
No rings, boys.
Which, after doing some reading, apparently is normal. That doesn't happen often.
No.
It's like a lot of teams don't do.
Well, that's what Bobby Webster said. He said, we did our research.
Yeah, exactly.
We called other teams, and other teams were like, fuck those people.
I believe the man. And I think it's because we all thought it was because of the Verjao thing.
Yeah.
That weird Cleveland Golden State thing, or and it was
and
like,
still got a ring,
yeah, and you're like, oh, other players get that,
this is standard practice. It's not.
It's not at all.
Did you get your ring yet?
No, friend of the podcast, James, still has it.
He has it though.
He's got it. Yeah, he said it's amazing. The replica rings. Well, no, we got real rings actually.
Suck on that, JV.
Fuck you, JV.
Did like 6 podcasts last year. We got a ring.
We earned it. We are the champions. But he said that the replica, he's like, there's a weight to them. They're like pretty.
That's what people are saying.
I can't wait to get it. I'm never taking it off.
I'm definitely going to take a stroll down Chinatown and see what I can find.
They're going to come out again, I would bet.
I think they did re-release them.
I can't see how they wouldn't.
Like Real Sports released like the jersey, a T-shirt and the ring bundle for like $40-something bucks.
I don't know why. Of course, I don't know why they wouldn't. It's gonna make them money.
If you better have that shit ready to go for Christmas. Like, what are we talking about? It's an amazing Christmas gift.
I don't know if I'd ever have a better one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking for. Wow. Mom, if you're listening. Want
Santa.
some cologne and the championship ring, please.
Santa listens to the podcast.
Santa.
So don't worry. We should be okay. I don't know. JV seems a bit sad, which I guess.
Well, I think it's because Kyle texted him, what's your ring size? Which now Kyle just looks like a dickhead.
Looks like a piece of shit.
Which is also hilarious.
Very funny. I don't know. I guess, if they say if it's not standard, then why would we,
You didn't.
But he wasn't in the playoffs.
No.
Yeah,
no. I mean, you didn't. I mean, you helped us at the beginning of the season. God bless you. But
yeah,
we brought in. Like, maybe you get one because we were able to trade you. Do you know what I mean? That's the only because in that way you helped us. Like, you got us Marc Gasol, and we would not have won without Marc Gasol.
For that, we should be giving DeRozan a handful of rings.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe those guys should get like pinky rings. They don't get the big dutty ones. They get like little.
That's so good.
Here you go, bro. There's
so good.
One ruby in there, and
I like that a lot.
But I mean, like, I don't know, dude. Like, would you want a ring if you're JV?
That's Leo Rowdens, of all people, made a nice tweet about it where he's like, he's like, if it were me, I wouldn't want one because then people see it, they ask you about it, and you got to explain, yeah, no, I wasn't on the team, but they traded me and then won. And
so yeah.
I still got one, though.
It kind of was a part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's that, I don't know, it's that nostalgia, like, yeah, like he of course he's a part of the foundation of it. I'm like, we didn't win shit.
Right. We had him.
And Twitter's insane. Twitter's like, oh, Marcus All, like we should get JV back now. JV, are you fucking out of your goddamn mind? Do you guys watch basketball at all?
Even as terrible as he's been shooting all season, I still love the man.
He does so many other things.
Dude, so many other things. I'm honestly okay if they re-sign him, if it's not, if it's a reasonable deal. I don't
max him out 5 more years.
yeah. If they give him a max deal, I think. But I don't know. He might. Who knows? Someone will probably give him more money than the Raptors would offer.
Yeah.
But if he was cool with taking less money, hell yeah, let the man ride out the rest of his career here.
Absolutely.
Totally in. Then throw him on the coaching staff.
Dude, he's a basketball genius. You need these people that know what the hell is going on. Like,
just his defense and his passing.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm good with that.
Even if he never score again.
Doesn't matter. Because he very well might not.
Yeah. It doesn't look like he's going to be cracking that 10-point mark anytime.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're cool with that. We're amazing, man.
Yeah.
He does what he needs to do to get us to. He's a winner.
Exactly.
He's a goddamn champion.
That's really what it is.
And he knows what it takes. And JV does not know that. They're not even the same conversation.
No.
It's unbelievable that we got him.
It is.
For JV.
And at the time, I was kind of like, ugh. Like, is that the move? And clearly it was. But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm okay with everything. I'm like I said, he could stay here, and I'm down with that.
I like that. I like that DeLon balled out when he played us too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I still love that, man. You know, I was scrolling through my phone the other day just looking for an old picture, and I saw the picture of the mitten, and I was just like,
the mitten, man.
Got a bit, choked. And
dude, it's crazy how time works. Like how this is hindsight. Because I remember being mad. I'm like, why don't we trade Fred instead of DeLon?
That's right.
I said that on this podcast.
Sure. I think everybody probably thought it too.
Thank God.
Well, at the time, Memphis was probably like, no, we want DeLon Wright. We don't want Fred VanVleet.
Whew.
Thank God.
It's a blessing in disguise.
Fuck.
Freddie got a ring, though. I'll tell you that. Freddie's got a ring.
Thing 2.
Hey, that's another segue. We're on a segue streak of like 4 podcasts in a row.
We're on fire.
Because Fred VanVleet, as reported on this last podcast, is the face of And One.
There it is.
And
it came
One
out officially. Announced
it on their social media that is not verified.
No. And
that they actually reached out. They tweeted, hey, can you verify us, please?
They're still using their DOS computer. You got to update this shit, guys. Come on. We know you were popping before Twitter existed, but let's go here.
I mean, haven't heard back, but I'm sure they'll get verified sooner than later.
I mean, they got it. They got a goddamn champion as the face of the organization there.
And he's likely going to be an all-star this season if he keeps up even close to the play he's had in the last.
Okay, this is our homework for next podcast.
Okay.
We got to go through And One's shit, like all the things they've ever put out.
Right.
And we got to pick the ones that we need to come back.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
Like the dunk contest shoes that Vince wore.
Mm-hmm.
Those got to come back.
This is assuming And One has a website.
They probably don't.
Right. Google images.
I'm sure there's a Slam magazine from 2003 that we can look at.
There's someone on Reddit that's broken down this for us so we can find it. But yeah, that's a good call actually. We talked about this. We both had And Ones
same pair,
back in the day. Yeah.
It was a thriving man. It's
they have Vince Carter.
Definitely a generation of ballers came out of that And One mixtapes. The mixtapes. It was like smack DVDs for basketball. It was fire.
Dude, that's the other funny thing. Oh, yeah, those were sick. Was when I looked up And One and saw they weren't verified, I was like, oh, maybe this isn't it. But then all dudes from the And One mixtapes are verified. Like
that's amazing.
The professor and all that shit.
That's because they all teach like basketball clinics. Yeah. They're still going.
Listen.
They're all in Nikes now.
Yeah.
Have you seen Fred's shoes?
No. Have you?
I seen them from when I assumed that he was signed to N1 because I'm like,
Right.
you obviously you either lost a dare or you signed a contract with this company.
They good?
This is gonna be weird, but the white versions are really nice.
Okay.
But he's wearing them last game, I think, or the game before that. They're green, and they have camo in them.
No,
And I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the camo shoes.
All right. I don't know how to react to that.
It's better than just a Timberland color sneaker, I guess, or they're just
Sure. Yeah.
just like wheat colored shoes. I don't know. We'll see. I hope Fred doesn't seem that flashy though, so I don't think we're gonna
Not
get
at
any
all.
crazy ass colorways.
I don't know, man. But he's the fuck thing. It's like he didn't just get a deal. He's the face.
He's the face of the
brand,
yeah.
which is gonna go either amazingly or not. I think.
Yeah, well, we'll see. This
I'm
might be
a
a new GoDaddy curse coming here strong. But Fred said he's like, I wanted a company that believed in me the way I believe in myself. And
Heck yeah.
So I was like, cool, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, the guy's done no wrong to start this season, so maybe.
I like that, but I'm assuming it's all money. Don't lie to me.
Well, God, yeah. I think
Nike
that's what he
gave me
means.
the same amount of money.
Yeah,
Like,
believes in
that's
me.
cool. Yeah.
I will write me a giant check.
Yeah. You're gonna get the bet on yourself once. Are we doing that?
Ooh. They could write some pretty amazing like promos and commercials.
Absolutely.
Just based on the man's. Yeah. Okay. Hey.
I think that's the brand synergy
Right.
is why he's over there at N1.
Listen, let's give it a few months. Maybe we get a pair of N1s.
Let's see what happens, dude.
Let's see. We almost bought New Balance last year.
Thank
so
God we did not.
Thank God that ship sailed. But now N1's pulling into the dock, and I'm like, hey.
I'll feel more comfortable getting a pair of N1s. I'm like, I had these before. I never had New Balances a day in my goddamn life.
Speaking of shoes, this is like a shitty segue, but Melo came back, of course. Did all right, buddy. I picked him up in our fantasy league.
Buddy, I'm happy. Mel, I've watched both games since he's been back.
Yeah, no,
I've
same
gone
here.
out of my way. I'm like, let's go see what's going on here, Houston.
Dude,
I mean, Portland.
He's like a really solid late option for your fantasy squad because he fills up many categories. You know, you have the rebounds, the threes, and the points. He's gonna, it's not bad. But he wore his Jordans. Like he had a new. It was like the
Melos.
Yeah, like a new.
Because they remember Jordan canceled his shoe. They're like, nah, buddy.
So I don't. Whatever, he definitely wore Jordans. I don't know if they were his or if he wore a new Jordan.
I think the second game, I think they were just like the new Jordan. I don't think they were the Mellows. I think they were just.
That's
usual.
probably what it was, though. But
Yeah.
I was just surprised either way that he was still rocking the Jordans.
I think he's still a Jordan athlete. He just doesn't have his own shoe anymore.
Okay, but still,
Like you still get free Jordans, but we're not making your shit no more, bro. Like you weren't in the league for a long time. Like what are we doing
right.
here?
But based on the man's ego and everything that's transpired with him in the last few months, I would assume he'd be like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna sign to Ewing or something." Like just something to be.
Yeah, no, but it's money, man. That's
I guess so.
it's goddamn, it's money, dude. Everything's money.
Right.
Even Kyle Lowry was on Josh Hart's podcast, and he was just basically talking about the beginning of his career coming to the league and like when did he know Toronto was home, and he was like, I kind of knew it was home when I got my second contract.
Yeah,
and I was like,
for sure.
Yeah, when we paid you a shit ton of money, that's
Yeah.
when you know it's home, right? Like
Definitely.
it's all money, man. Like the first bit's always money until you get it, and then you can. You can keep that $7 million and
Right. Yeah. Right.
spend it on someone else. Let's go win, right? Like,
Yeah. Okay.
you always want to get your goddamn check.
That's true.
So Melo's gotten his checks, and they're sending Lala and his son free Jordan shit for the rest of their lives. Like, you're not gonna.
Gotta mess with that, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think the Melo experiment is gonna work?
Portland sucks so bad.
They're not in a good spot right now.
They awful.
CJ had an amazing game 2 nights ago, though.
Yeah, so I like CJ.
I love him, but he's been playing like trash.
Yeah, he had a rough start
this season. But he went off 2 nights ago. It was amazing.
They just suck. I hate watching them. I honestly can't
Buddy, they're the old.
It's like people that can't stand to watch Houston play basketball because
Yeah.
I'm like, at least friggin' James Harden is an alien.
Yeah, he's hitting step back threes that look cool.
It's crazy. Like, you know what's going to happen. Oh, he's going to dribble it for 20 seconds, step back three.
Yeah.
You know it's happening. You can't stop it. That's pretty amazing.
Right.
Portland is just like, what are we doing here?
Lillard's fun to watch.
I don't know, man. Yeah, he is. He's fun. I don't know. I was talking to my brother about this. I don't think I like Dame Lillard that much.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know, man. I think it is really weird because obviously he's in Portland. Like, if he was a Knick or something, you know, he's just fucking great. I don't know. I'm a Lillard fan. I'm okay with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
Portland, though, totally reminds me of the Raptors, like Lowry DeRozan era.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, yeah, you guys will do great in the regular season and get your like buckets and shit, and then the playoffs are going to come and you're just a 2-guard team. You're fucked.
Yeah.
So,
and you're going to have amazing moments because Lillard is a clutch guy. Like, DeRozan was not a clutch guy, right?
Right.
Like, so you're going to have those moments with him waving to OKC and OKC blowing their whole team up.
That was good time.
You know, because of Dame Lillard. And
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't like watching Portland play
But
basketball.
now, hey, well then, but even more reason to enjoy, or a reason to enjoy them is Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right there.
Dude, the 2 games I watched, I'm like, you give Carmelo the ball every time.
Every time he touched it, I was like, shoot it.
Just shoot
Let's go.
a 3, baby.
Fucking let it go.
Yeah. He'll get back there, dude. He still can play, dude. It's very clear that he still can play.
It's crazy. It is crazy that he hasn't played in as long as he hasn't played.
Yeah.
Like, it is just fucking bananas.
Welcome back.
Something happened. He banged somebody.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Oh, yeah. He got blacklisted for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, congratulations to Fred VanVleet and the and one era.
And also shoes, on the shoe thing. Luka Doncic
Oh, yeah.
is a sneaker free agent.
That is
How is that even a
unbelievable.
thing?
That is unbelievable. Dude.
Because he was wearing Under Armours for last game, I'm pretty sure. He's wearing Steph Curry shoes.
Ugh. I could see him getting a giant contract from Adidas. Just because it's Adidas is more Euro, you know? Like, it's got the Euro vibe.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
They throw out money to
They're
basketball
both the
players.
same. They both got their feet in soccer a little bit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Well, so does Nike.
I mean, yeah.
They got Neymar. They got Ronaldo.
Okay. I don't know. Either way, the man is going to get paid.
I just can't believe that he hasn't signed one yet. Like, what are you waiting for? Maybe he really is. Like, yeah, I don't know what shoes I like yet.
Yeah, that's possible. Or dude, like the triple double he had on Tuesday or whatever it was, the
Like 11 minutes. The guy's amazing.
unfreaking believable. He's got to be early MVP, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Like LeBron, maybe. I don't know, but wow.
How
Yeah.
many people got drafted ahead of Luka Doncic? And what's wrong with the
7,
NBA?
I think. Atlanta for sure,
Yeah, well, I know that.
right?
that's-
Like they
How
fuck.
do you feel about that, Migos? Quavo was like, yeah, we got to do it for the culture. Are you fucking out of your mind? You know
Yeah.
what better the culture would be doing if you had Luka Doncic?
Dude. But in every team's defense, using a lottery pick on a white man is almost never a good idea.
Yeah, no.
Almost never. Like he's the exception. I feel I wouldn't do it.
No, I know.
And I'm white. I'd be like, no, God, no, don't touch him.
Yeah. Whatever you
away.
do, don't draft him.
Yeah, and he was lighting up the Euro League. It's like, yeah, cool. I
Yeah, he's
don't
been
give a
balling
shit.
since he was like 16 years old.
Right,
No,
yeah.
there's no way it's going to transfer over to the
No. Well, look at Ricky Rubio was destroying the Euro League
Another
when he was a kid. And
child
how's
prodigy.
that guy doing? You know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Great hair, Ricky.
We got thing 3.
the city jerseys. The city jerseys.
They are out.
How you feeling of the for the Raptors version? Obviously.
When they first leaked, I was disgusted.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought they was the worst looking crock of shit I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the fonts are different. Don't know why it's Toronto in one font and then you didn't use the same old school
Don't.
font for the numbers. But what do I know? Like officially they got released today, right? Like Fred
Right.
VanVleet was the face of that too in his N1s. Wonder if he's gonna have gold N1s.
Whoa.
He does, no, that's a lie. He already has gold N1s.
Okay, now
he
I'm
does have gold N1s.
now I'm starting to like the direction of the and one brand.
like gold, dude.
That's
Not
pretty sick.
not like the color, like shiny ass gold shoes.
That is okay. Now we're talking.
Yeah. But seeing them on, I'm not mad at them.
They look-
and I bet you on the when the court's different, when we got the Welcome Toronto court,
They'll be okay.
and the jerseys, they'll look cool.
because I agree when that pic leaked and they were like, it was like taken in a factory on like a cardboard box
in
You're
a
like,
warehouse.
Did someone just make this? What the fuck?
Yeah,
happened?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, buddy, speaking of fake tweets, real quick, did you see this morning? There was an article out about Mil Palacio. So somebody tweeted, or somebody put out an article. Today's Friday morning, that Mil Palacio was killed in a car accident. He was walking, a car hit him here in Toronto.
Jesus.
Yeah. Not true.
Not true at all.
Milt's fine. He is actually alive and well, and he's a coach in like the G League or something. Anyway, I can't remember, but the dude's alive. He's fine.
That's insane.
It's not real. But it was going for a bit. Like even like legit reporters are being like, oh my gosh, Mil Palacio, you know? And then
The internet is the devil, for
the
real.
internet is, that's messed up.
That is crazy.
It's also kind of like, well played, you know? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's tough. You got to fact check that one.
Yeah, that's a niche rumor to start there.
Yeah. Well, you know, Mil Palacio.
Remember when I killed Obi Trice on this podcast?
Yeah, that's right.
It can happen, man.
Anything can
People
happen.
could run with it.
Anyway, sorry. Back to the city jerseys.
Compared to, so we always got to look at it like Nike does the city jerseys every year, obviously, and then compare the Raptors ones, where we're normally top of the league in jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the rest of the league city jerseys, I don't think we're top anymore.
No, Philadelphia's look amazing.
Denver's look dope.
Yeah.
Utah's, I fucking love Utah's city jerseys.
Yeah. Even Milwaukee's are pretty cool, but it says like Cream City.
First of all,
that's
I don't know why. What are they? They big cow?
yeah,
cream?
dairy, right?
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
what Milwaukee
that's
is?
like Wisconsin, right? The cheeseheads for the Packers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a big dairy state.
Why don't you go Cheese City? Cream City is what you have on the.
It just feels inappropriate, and there's too many jokes just waiting there.
I'm like, how can you even? You're looking at your buddy wearing a Cream City jersey,
And then it's jizz colored. The uniform is jizz colored.
jizz colored jerseys.
Listen,
Jizz City.
they
I
look.
mean, we didn't do that bad.
No, yeah, exactly. But I mean, back to your point. I think you're right. I don't even know if we're top 10 in city jerseys. The Clippers one looks dope. Oh, the Bulls, the Chicago Bulls ones, like the baby blue.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, there's some good ones, man.
Yeah, and then ours is just like, ugh.
On the court, I bet you it's gonna look dope. It always looks a lot better.
Yeah, no, and like you said, even just the picture with Van Vliet wearing them, you're like, okay, all right, it's not terrible.
I see what they're doing, you know, a little new flavor, nod to the old. But I'm like, why don't you just do the goddamn purple jerseys, man?
Could have been great.
Just do the. I don't like that Nike doesn't give us Christmas jerseys anymore.
That's true too. That's
I
messed
don't
up.
know why.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you capitalize on extra money? I don't get it.
So true.
Maybe production costs outweigh the revenue that we would get back. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but
I wouldn't.
wouldn't that,
Buddy, Nike's got enough sweatshops overseas. They can turn that stuff over for dimes.
Yeah, I know,
you know?
I know. But I'm just like business reasoning as to why
Right.
you wouldn't.
Right.
They definitely are not hurting for fucking money. But you know what I mean? Like that was such a cool part of
for
Christmas.
sure, it was the
having
best.
one sick jersey, and then what crazy ass shoes you would have with that.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess that's kind of gone away because there's no color restriction on your shoes anymore. You can wear fucking whatever colors you want now.
Right.
But that was your excuse. Like, get crazy.
I know.
Like, Derrick Rose had those iridescent, like, white Adidas shoes one Christmas, and they're the craziest.
Oh yeah.
Kobe had the Grinches. That
Yeah,
were
I remember
friggin'
those.
fire.
Yeah.
I miss that, man.
It was a great part of the Christmas Day game.
You know when you have that, like, weird Christmas font
Yeah.
for your name and, like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. I don't know.
We already have candy cane jerseys from last year. We're so close.
I'd like with these city jerseys though. I like that it says Toronto. I like that. That's good.
That's also awesome.
Bring that back. But it would be cool if they just did the Christmas Day jerseys.
Mm-hmm. Maybe next year.
Listen, buddy.
Got to win maybe 2 championships.
Someone's listening to this goddamn podcast that hasn't in because we talked about the headbands flipping from white to red.
Yes, I saw that.
Guess what happened?
They listen, buddy.
They flipped from white to red.
And you're right. They do look better. That was my bad. I did not agree with you at first.
Well, here
But
we
good
are.
Lord, buddy. They look great.
Nike executive, whichever people that have influence that listen to this podcast, please bring back the Christmas Day jerseys.
Oh, there's like a Nike street team that listen to this podcast. Guys, listen, you can take our ideas, send us some shit. That's all.
It's Phil Knight himself is listening to this podcast in Oregon.
Tinker Hatfield is listening. Tinker.
Get the Christmas Day jerseys back, please.
Give me thing 4.
There was kind of like a weird drama. There was some drama in the locker room the last few days.
A little tension, it seemed.
Hollis Jefferson
RHJ
snapped,
did not like Norm
touching his hat,
making him look like a little kid on TV. Don't fucking touch my hair. Don't touch my hat.
Doesn't work.
I'm not your kid.
I'm
not your child.
That's what he actually said.
He said, I'm not your child. Yeah.
I'm not your child. Fun-loving guy, RHJ.
Yeah. Seems like he's there to handle his fucking business and get another contract. Is what it seems like.
Yeah, right.
RHJ is playing for. He's playing basketball for real, man. He's not here for the fun and games. I didn't get a ring either, so I got to do some shit.
Okay, so we're good now.
It's all like I think Josh Lewinberg tweeted and people were like, "Oh, you're fanning the flames, man. Let the shit die. Don't put this out. You're causing a rift." And dude, like that's what dressing rooms are. Like sometimes your boy pisses you off, dude. You're allowed to cuss the dude out. Doesn't mean you're not gonna be buddy on the plane, like making jokes and shit. But like right now, you're pissing me off, bro. Like I go to war with you every day. Don't touch my goddamn hat, dude. I ain't a rookie. I've been around Norman Powell, son.
Norm seems to have these weird moments like that, and then there was
Norm just can't read the room. Is what I think it is.
like the fist bump with Kawhi before they went onto the court.
Yeah,
and Kawhi just pointed to the court. Like,
he's like, not now, bro. We have a game. maybe Norm is that guy.
Like, it could be.
He's like that annoying sibling that's just like, you're in church, bro. Shut the hell up. Like, what are you doing, bro? Please relax,
dude. It makes sense.
It's why he's not consistent, Norm. Some days he gives a shit. Some days he's like, listen, man, I'm fucking around here.
Unreal.
Do you know I play the piano? Do you want to hear my songs?
You probably tell him that. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Norm. Go play your Casio.
Yeah. Go talk to the GoDaddy people, you piece of shit.
Streaming from that, there was a conversation regarding nicknames.
Yes.
That was in the same.
I believe it was the same
stuff,
right?
Same
dressing room.
Yeah, because it was Siakam said RHJ is
JYD, yeah.
JYD 2.0, and he said, "Don't call me that."
It's like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
fuck that. I'm my own man.
Yeah, and
Hustle
I'm pretty sure
Chap.
Hustle Man Chap is what he's going. And that's apparently this was all in the same when all shit this was going.
It's just RHJ he's like, listen, man, you're gonna be talking to me a lot because I'm gonna be balling like this for the rest of the year.
Right.
Let's get some shit straight right here. No, I'm Chap. Don't touch my friggin' hat, bro. Let's get it.
He's a Charlie Chap with the hat.
Charlie Chap with the hat.
Chuck Chap.
Chuck Chap.
And Chap stands for
oh god, calm, humble, and patient.
There it is. I like that.
Calm, humble, and patient. And they asked him about it, and he's like, except when I'm on the court. I was like, yeah, son. Because when you're on the court, you're JYD 2.0, and you're going to take that shit because you don't have a microphone.
Smack his hat off. The fuck on the court,
you
JYD.
Get playing. We're the champions. I'm talking to Norman Powell like that.
Shit. Okay. I like Chap. I'm a fan of. That's a good nickname.
I like that dude a lot, man. And it is very... It's so funny how we shit on hockey all the time, but we can never get away from the fact that Toronto just loves those guys.
Yeah.
Just blue collar, lay it all on the line for you.
Dudes that show up and hustle will like be on the checking line. If it were hockey, we're like, fucking right, buddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're in.
Yeah.
That's very true.
It's a guy even Don Cherry would love. You know what I mean?
The great Don Cherry.
Hey, buddy, he's got his podcast back.
Well, he's our competition now.
He's not. Fuck you.
Listen,
Don. We should get him on here and just ask him about just as many black guys as we can.
Oh God.
Until his head explodes. He only talks about Luka.
Yeah, right. Luka Doncic.
Love Luka. You guys had a guy too here. We had a guy. What's his name? Grievous Vasquez. Like that guy too.
Just keeps referencing Steve Nash. Like, John, it's been a while. And he's like, well,
only Steve Nash.
Great Canadian boy. But the other thing is though, so the Chap, that's a great nickname. Seems really good. Terrence Davis, Trey Doucet went off the other night. Didn't see.
He's already got a nickname, man.
Listen,
I don't think we can force that in.
No, we're pushing it. Okay?
I mean, I'm down.
This is like if we had a board meeting we're like, for this next quarter, we're going to push Trey Doucet.
We got a couple likes.
Listen, there were a couple likes.
Those are OG fans, I think, too, that have listened to this one. When the internet revolted against us when we got drunk here one time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's coming again, by the way. Christmas is coming
Yeah,
up.
get ready.
New Year's is coming. We're going to be hammered.
We should maybe even bring in Zarar for one of those.
For sure. At least that way we can't get fired. We're like, buddy, the boss is here. What do you...
Yeah,
We got the
exactly.
boss fucked up. The boss got us drunk.
And that one will for sure get posted too. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Then when they played Orlando, but of course, Trey Doucet and Trey Rosé were on the court at the same time. I was like, here we go. This is going to...
A lot of liquor going around, boys.
Right? This is going to spark it up. People are going to lose it now.
Not at all.
It didn't, but you know what?
I mean, he just got here. It's
Takes
fine.
time.
We'll
Takes
get in
time.
there.
It's gonna
He's
be
got to
fine.
lose it on Norm for something.
It'll happen.
Doucet snaps in the locker room. Norman Powell is annoying as fuck. That's what it seems like.
Norm has no friends.
I like that Nick Nurse was just like, yeah, man, Norm played great, but we need this every day. I don't know. He's like, we don't need 26 one day and 0 the next. Okay, we need 16 every single game, and he can do that.
How much do you love Nick Nurse?
It's unbelievable.
Right?
The guy's a gangster. I apologize for all the things I said at the beginning of the year last year.
Dude.
I still loved Dwayne. You know,
I
I
understand.
wasn't ready for this kind of change.
No, it's fine.
But yeah, man.
But it's almost ideal that you've got this guy who's like a really good coach, and then he wins a championship, and now he's just like, I don't give a fuck. I'll call it anybody. He's I got a ring, bitch. What do you want?
Yeah,
You know?
Stanley Johnson, you're never playing ever.
yeah. Like, he's like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm champion. It took me 1 year to win a championship. I
Yeah.
don't know why you guys think it's so hard.
Yeah, and he's also won before. It's not like he's like,
Oh,
listen, I've
yeah.
won every level I've ever been at.
All I do is win.
Yeah.
He's the fucking song.
God damn it. You think he does acoustic versions of that? And all I do is win, no matter what.
It's in his hotel room. It's MTV Unplugged.
Stanley, come here, sit down. Let me. This is a D minor.
Hey, mister, thing 5.
Again, speaking of powers that be listening to our podcast. So we
Yeah,
shit
they're out there.
on TSN, and specifically TSN for doing the hockey highlights after a game.
Mm-hmm.
And then put it out on Twitter, and a couple people either retweeted or made a mention, but also, again, tagged TSN Sports. So then the next game, I believe, was on Sportsnet or whatever. Sportsnet did amazing basketball coverage, which they actually have been doing. I don't
Shout out to Sportsnet, yeah.
think that's got anything to do with us, but they did like game recap, like post-game scrum in the locker room, Nick Nurse, and then they went and did like, highlights from other games around the league. It took a good 5 to 10 minutes before they even mentioned hockey. Amazing. Ivanka and Ken Reed,
Yeah,
pretty good, man.
not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not mad at them at all.
Not at all. So then, we were like, hey, big up to Sportsnet. We're here to support positive, make positive initiatives.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you get it right, we'll let you know you got it right.
Absolutely. It's not a thing. But then TSN had the next game. And we tweeted like right before in the last minute of the game, hey, is TSN going to hockey highlights? Everybody said yes. And then as soon as the game shut down, boom, Mike Babcock firing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal.
Leafs head coach firing
Big news.
it's big news. So that's almost like, okay, that's fine. But they did just kind of go, hey, this is the biggest story of the day. Mike Babcock, boom, let's go to the Raptors. And then they went and did a good 5-minute recap of the game. But you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like anytime anyone makes any kind of noise about anything on Twitter, people pay attention now. The cancel culture has scared the shit out of a lot of people.
great,
Is what I'm
yeah.
saying. So let's take advantage.
Use your goddamn power. Use your voice. It's working, man.
Yeah,
We got Don Cherry the hell out of here. Let's keep this going.
let's do it.
Let's keep tweeting until we get a basketball-only goddamn channel
Whoa.
on this friggin' something.
It was pretty amazing, though, to see, because I honestly think, I'm not saying because of us, but I do think because a couple people shit on TSN, and then Sportsnet went and did I feel like they're like, okay, I really think people noticed that. This is what I'm saying.
But I do think Sportsnet, they're just better at it. Like
They are.
even their like all the people they got talking and stuff. They're all seem more into basketball than they are into hockey, which is
For sure.
cool. They're
Yeah.
leaning that way.
Yeah.
They're leaning almost younger, and TSN is leaning older. Does that make sense? Does that
I can
seem
see
right?
that. Yeah. The fucked up, but it's just so messed up that TSN's like, no, we're staying all in on hockey. It's like, buddy, Rogers owns hockey.
I know.
Like why don't you take over basketball? Why don't you make that your thing? Like,
It's so weird.
it is messed up.
What channel was the basketball game on? Was it Sportsnet 1?
Yeah, and I think
Are they all?
And this is the other
Did
thing.
we get demoted at any other time? Because that's also insanity that you wouldn't be on
the main one,
the main station. The Toronto Raptors not being on your main sports station is friggin' insane.
You're right.
How can that be a thing? 3 million people came to the parade.
Yeah, that's very true. It was. I'm almost positive it was Sportsnet 1. And then this is the other thing. So they did whatever their version of SportsCenter is. I don't know. Did all the basketball coverage. Then of course did some hockey coverage, as you do. And then they threw to the fucking Oklahoma City, I think Warriors game or some shit. And they're like, we're going live to. And then they went in. That was the game. You watched. It was like Clippers. Okay, I don't know. It was a fucking West Coast game. They're like, yeah, this is on our main network now too. I was just like, come on, Sportsnet. I'm loving it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Loving it.
Because that's what you want. You know there's 2 games on, man. You're going to sit down for an evening of,
I'm not changing the channel.
Of you're
I'm
there.
eating up all your sponsors.
I mean, I can't really have a voice in this because I do stream everything and I do not have cable. But when I stream it, I see what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I am streaming Sportsnet shit or TSN shit. So.
All right. I did notice TSN 2 has started airing The Jump from ESPN. That comes on now.
That's pretty dope.
Afternoons, yeah. Because I mean, as when you go to the US and just throw on ESPN, it is so great. They don't talk about hockey ever.
I swear to God, I was just in Lincolnshire, Illinois, and I watched 6 hours straight of basketball. 6 hours straight because I had nothing to do.
That is fucking great.
And it was The Jump.
Wow.
It was Bomani Jones' show. And then 2 games back to back. I was like, this is the greatest shit of all time.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah, couldn't find the Raptors game though next day. But that's the States. We get it.
Yeah, slowly.
I shouldn't have to fight for it in the place I live.
Canada. No, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That's I think the overall point.
Put it on the goddamn CBC. Let's get going.
Hey man.
Run Raptors games on the CBC.
Absolutely. Why not? It just feels like I do honestly believe. Now I'm not saying again. It's not because like our shit, but just people in general. When like a couple people tweet, I swear that moves the dial, man. Like they're like, okay, we gotta fucking,
Well, it's like we just won a championship, and even the amount of content like on YouTube and people are starting like weird shows and stuff. It's like there's no new hockey shows coming.
Right.
It's all basketball. Everyone wants a piece of this, and I'm like, how could you not capitalize on this more? It's like right there for you to exploit the shit.
Absolutely. And again, like just to go back to like TSN, you're like, Rogers owns hockey.
Yeah, it's not.
So
content.
So why instead of being like, no, we're gonna double down and like still cover it, why wouldn't you take that opportunity?
So weird.
I don't know, but it seems like anyway, there's kind of sort of starting to notice
the movement's happening.
Yeah, it's happening. Fuck yeah.
You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Thing 6.
Got some Twitter questions. Got some good ones. Shout out to everybody who hit us up. Also, man, I got to say, the people that listen to our podcast, there are many very funny people.
Yeah, you guys are hilarious.
That hit
we
us
get
up
some amazing tweets all the time from you guys.
on Twitter. Like,
really funny.
That one tweet where we put out the poll, like, is TSN going to go to hockey highlights? The replies were so goddamn funny.
Yeah, we love you guys. I don't think we ever like really talk about that enough. Like, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, I legit was laughing.
Fans of this podcast, man. You guys are freaking
It's
wicked.
insane.
I mean, you're the only reason we do it. Like, what are we fucking? We don't even know if we're still hired by Raptors. No. We do it for you guys. God damn it.
We're screaming into an empty room.
Yeah.
But I mean, I legit laughed out loud at some of the replies to the one that got me the best was Ghost Pop at Action Batson. He tweets, he's like, Dutch, like Darren Detition, is salivating at the chance to talk about Babcock. Because it was like so true. Like,
Dutchy.
They were just like, they're like, okay, we're going to do basketball. But he was like almost like twitching, being like, nah, the Leafs coach, trying to like, so I don't know. We just got really funny people.
I saw Dutchy outside my buildings around here.
Really?
Like was going to the airport like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Definitely looked like he was leaving somewhere that he wasn't supposed to be.
Dutchy.
Breaking news.
Wow.
The Talking Raptors podcast.
I believe he and his family live in Aurora.
Well, what are you doing in Queen West then, Dutchy?
One of my good friends played, I want to say like Little League or something with his son. And he said that Darren Detition is a very nice guy, actually.
He seems like a very nice guy.
He said he's a really
Even
good
on
dude.
TV, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
There you go, Dutchy.
And it's also, dude, like, I'm sure, like, I don't know if there is a Talking Maple Leafs podcast, but I'm sure it's the exact opposite list. They're like, fucking basketball's taking over all this shit. Like,
Yeah, they're probably terrified.
good. They should be. We're fucking, it's a better sport.
Real quick, before we get to the question, Joshua Friedman hit us up because somebody tweeted about Quinn Snyder putting lip balm on. Did you see that?
I did see that. Shout
And
out
that is
to,
your choice for last year's most handsome
I don't
coach.
think he's going to win it.
And he looks like a fucking lunatic putting this lip
Who
balm
puts
on.
on chapstick like that?
He's just rubbing his...
Yo, dude, you know what is funny? It's like a lot of dudes put on chapstick. Because I'm a mama's boy, so I'm like, when I was little, I've seen my mom put on lipstick and shit, so I assume it's like, hey, it's got to be similar, right? You got to cover both fucking lips, But I've seen just some of my friends just they put their finger on and rub it into their shit. I'm like, what?
I don't know,
What's
man.
going? It's built as a stick, like to rub
Right.
on your. Like,
Yeah, no, you're right.
dudes are hilarious.
I'm afraid to start using chapstick because then it doesn't stop.
Oh, I love chapstick.
Really?
I got like 4 or 5 different kinds.
See, that's
of
the thing,
chapstick.
though, man. You're hooked.
Yeah.
I don't need another addiction.
Okay, they're gonna ask you this because this was also a weird thing that I just found out that's not happening to a lot of it. Do you put lotion on your body when you come out of the shower?
I've started to, yeah, only because I have very dry skin.
Started to. See,
Like within the last 2 to 3 months.
that's unbelievable to me.
Yeah.
I can't not put lotion on.
Oh,
Like if I'm somewhere and I don't have lotion, I'll have to go buy lotion before I can have a shower.
whoa, okay. No,
yeah. I had since I was maybe that's why I still look fucking so young. 'Cause
yeah, there you go.
I'm covered in goddamn lotion all the time.
My skin is extremely dry, only because more out of laziness, like just because I shower and then don't
Just go on with your day.
lotion, and then
Yeah.
I don't I don't wear lotion in general. So then, living in this fucking country, you can't do that. But
I'm gonna get you some cocoa butterberry.
I'm not opposed to it.
It's nice. Smell great.
Sure.
Smell like a beautiful black woman when you're wearing cocoa butter.
It's always been my dream. Actually, was that when in New York a couple weeks ago, went to Drag Wars. It's a drag race competition every Monday in Greenwich Village. One of our favorite contestants who finished second was named Coco Nutwater.
Cocoa nut water?
And buddy, she was great.
That's the name of the Bucks jersey, I'm pretty
Right?
sure.
Yeah. Coco Nutwater was great. She finished runner-up, but big fan. Multiple wig changes.
Shout out to Cocoa Nut Butter.
So, it's a sign.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Get that. Anyway,
Follow
questions.
Cocoa Nut Butter.
Yeah. Oh, we did. I jumped on our all over IG. Saugosaurus Flex, our boy. He
Shout
hits
out.
up. First time. Love this man. Is it possible for Terrence Davis to steal the backup 2 spot from Norm? Also, not a question, but can we spend more time talking about what a boss Masai Ujiri, a.k.a. Ding Ding, is already? Hashtag fuck Boston. Well, we've said many times, Masai Ujiri is our hero.
That is a crazy thing because the Ding Ding,
I don't know what that
it's
is.
his like, I think it's his like son's nickname.
Okay.
And Kawhi's daughter really liked.
Ooh.
And she was just walk around the house and say "ding ding" all the time, and Kawhi would be like, "Who the fuck is ding ding, bro?"
That is so
I'm
funny.
gonna have to beat the shit out of that.
Wow.
And apparently, Masai was like, "Yeah, you just, no matter if you like stay or leave, but your daughter's gonna marry my son."
All right. It's still a bit tough seeing Kawhi Leonard play. I got it. Being completely honest, it's that
Yeah.
one crazy dunk he had.
Yeah, it's flashbacks. So you're like, "Oh yeah, remember when you did that for
whatever.
us?"
He's happy. He's fine. He's happy. Terrence Davis taking the backup spot over Norm.
I can see that happening.
I could see it. I could see them almost splitting it, and then whoever performs.
I'll bet you Trey Doucet is not annoying the fuck out of at a hustle man chap in the goddamn locker room. I tell you that.
That's true.
But I mean, Norm's a champ, so maybe you get to be a little annoying when you're a champion.
He's allowed to. He's got no problems. MP.
Do you think JV would just look at his ring if he had it just at home? Like, what does he want that for?
He's
Like
gonna
he would put it on after a fucking tough Memphis Grizzly loss and go home. It's like, God damn it.
roll out to Sega Beach, just get fucking
Hammered.
blackout. Cohen, Is it silly to maybe now actually feel glad that Kawhi left? I mean, this team is so fun and plays so beautifully now. Kawhi is fantastic. Forever be grateful, but we could have not. But we would not have had what we have now had he stayed. Oh, okay, interesting. I see what you're saying. Things may be different during the playoffs.
Well, that's when you're going to miss that guy because we didn't even care when he was here if he played in the regular season. Who cares, buddy?
It's not feeling glad. I wouldn't say glad.
No,
but
never
this
glad.
makes it a lot easier, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, people had us not making the playoffs, you idiots, but
right.
It's. I mean, we're gonna see. Pascal has to be that dude because as we know, in the playoffs, sometimes you need one fucking dude to go get you a goddamn basket, no matter what's happening.
Right.
And I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if Pascal is that dude already, or it's gonna take another year, but he's on his way, man. So we're looking. We always knew the team was good.
Totally.
That was not a question about it. Like, Masai Ujiri's not going to march out a bunch of fucking bums. He's going to be competitive. He wants to win.
Again, it's amazing. I love it when this team's not respected and is the underdog. That's when I feel like
that's when we thrive.
That's when we thrive. And then also, I feel like it's not being talked about. I don't even know if at all in the public, but I'm sure a lot of the guys on the team are like, "Fuck you," saying we only won because Kawhi Leonard was
here. Of course,
right?
Of course.
So they've got that in the back of their mind. They're just like, "Yo, all right."
You want a chip on your shoulder, man. Like you always want that. It's hard to have one when you win a championship, but this is a perfect story.
Feels good.
Oh, you thought it was just you, Kawhi? Okay, we'll see. When your leg falls off and God damn it, they look good over there, though.
Yeah, they're okay.
Even Paul George was like, I got new shoulders. I feel amazing. I'm like, that is hilarious, dude.
Dude, that guy is so fucking good. Josh, Grey Cup predictions. Hey, Josh, thanks for asking. I'm going to go with the Ticats.
Listen, I don't even know who the hell is in the goddamn Grey Cup, but I'll know like half of the team has to wake up for their shift at Home Depot the next day. So don't party too hard, boys.
It's the Ticats and the Blue Bombers, and I'm going to be honest, the only reason I knew is because they brought it up during the Raptors broadcast.
You didn't even know Hamilton was in there?
I know.
I'm
embarrassed. But the thing, Jack Armstrong picked the Ticats.
Well,
and he started going off. He was dropping Hamiltonian names like Ron Foxcroft, dude invented the Fox 40 whistle.
Jesus Christ.
That's a Hamilton man right there.
The whistle was invented in Hamilton?
Yeah.
The one with the P inside?
Buddy, no, there's no P in the Fox 40.
P-less.
P-less, because he was a referee doing a game in Hamilton.
Basketball or hockey?
Basketball. Doing I don't know, like a high school game or something. Blew the whistle for a foul call or some very important play late in the game, and no one could hear him because the P got stuck. So he goes home, invents a P-less whistle. Now it's used all over the fucking world.
Guy's a goddamn Tesla of whistles.
Okay, all right.
Shout out to that dude.
Hamilton's very.
Is that the
own.
whistle your dad used to use?
Yeah, you better believe it. God. I believe my dad may have even reffed a game or two with Ron Foxcroft.
That's crazy.
Possible. Because they both did Hamilton basketball refereeing. So listen. So yeah, it's the Ticats.
Shout out to the Hamilton, I guess. Yeah.
Right, Oski wee.
Well, Jack drives by there, on his way home.
Sure.
Get that bridge. He sees Hamilton a lot, smells it, sees it on fire.
Oski wee. Luke Smith, I want to make a custom Ujiri Raptor jersey. Excellent idea.
Get one.
Which number should I go for, or which jersey should I go for, and what number? Thinking 99 because as an Edmontonian, that's the GOAT number, and Masai's the GOAT.
Doesn't Masai have a jersey? Don't they give him one? Doesn't he have a number?
I know
already?
Drake gave him that jacket, but I don't know if he has a jersey.
There is someone that has a Masai jersey. I've seen it at maybe at Jurassic Park or something. But a couple people got Masai jersey. It's a really
good idea. Okay, first of all, which jersey would you get? Man, I might honestly go with one of the OVO ones. Just
get that new city jersey going.
No, I'd get that or one of the North ones maybe from last year.
Chevrons there. Yeah.
The chevrons.
Well, I think that's the OVO one, just not the red one. The red one.
Right. But I mean, maybe the red one makes sense though, because that's what they wore when they won, right? So maybe you go the red chevron, and then for number.
What year was he born in?
Yeah, that's a good
the
question.
year greatness started.
Right. Or maybe instead of a number, you just get like a little
Or you go to whatever year he came here.
a goat
And you put that on the back.
animation. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Just get the goddamn camo jersey.
You know what? Maybe just put 1.
Yeah, 1.
Because
he's the one.
Right. Andrew Williams. Masai was Toronto's most influential person. That's
Number
all.
1.
No question. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Toronto Life.
Shout out to Toronto Life magazine.
That's not bad. That's always a good list, too.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry's number 6 and Nick Nurse is 16.
Whoa, okay.
We're out there.
All right. Love it.
Wonder where Drake was on that list. I really should have looked that up before.
There was one. Well, I mean, I know a couple years ago he was number 1.
Yeah.
There's been it's a very interesting list. I like it, to be honest. I haven't read that.
How do we get on that list?
Well, I assume we already were.
I don't
Did we
think
not
so.
finish second if Ujiri finished first?
It must be in between Masai and Kyle.
I would think
1
so.
through 6.
Jackie Mo Justice. Hello, friends. How far do we go with this roster? Does Masai make a move at the deadline? How do you guys feel if DeRozan came back since the Spurs have lost 7 straight?
What kind of broken relationship are you in?
Listen.
You want DeRozan back? What abusive shit is this? I don't want that dude back here.
I love the man, but we don't need him back.
No,
right
come
now.
for Caravana. We'll see you around in the summertime.
Perfect. In terms of adjusting the roster, I don't know. Everything's fine right now. Like I don't.
Yeah, dude. I mean, listen. I would have said the same thing last trade
Right.
deadline when we somehow got Marcus. I don't know who's available, who's talking, who. Masai and Bobby, they got this shit under control. I don't know, man. I don't even have an opinion anymore. I'm like, I know who you put on the floor is going to be amazing.
Well, they're
Just
scouting.
the culture of the team is just, it is what it is now, dude. Like, how many times have you seen tweets about, like, oh, like, Toronto's got the best player development, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah. Like, it's nuts.
Everyone's going off about player development, and dude, like the guys like Lowry, Van Vliet, and Siakam, they're NBA champions now, man. They've got confidence coming out the fucking wazoo.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Yeah, we're fine, man. I have no wants or needs right now. Like, we're good, man. Like, Kyle and Serge have been hurt.
Yeah.
And we played good friggin' teams on the road, and guys blossomed.
Yep. It's true.
We're good. Siakam's looking a little tired, eh? He's got that tape on his arm. I don't like that tape. Does that work? Ball players or athletes, if you guys are listening, let me know what that tape does other than, I don't know, trick your brain into thinking you're safe.
Right. Placebo shit. Martin S. back at it again from Boston this time. Giannis 2021, please confirm. Yeah, that's going to happen. We're done. It's in.
Yeah.
Lock it. Get that jersey. His reasons: Masai, Team World, Siakam, Fred, OG, Slim Duck, etc., OVO, etc.
And Milwaukee not wanting to keep Brogdon because they're like, it's going to cost a lot of money. And then
They release
Jonas being like, I really wish this guy was here. So that's a good sign that he's not happy with how that went this summer.
And your franchise released the Cream City
And
jersey.
they're also wearing Jizz fucking Village jerseys, buddy.
Jizztown.
Oh, my God. Jizz Town.
Fear the deer because it could jizz all over your
watch
back.
out for that fucking... Watch out for that deer sperm. Buck sperm.
Laced Sports. What's a good nickname for Matt Thomas? His Twitter handle is the Iceman. That belongs to George Gervin. How about Thrice Man?
Thrice Man.
Whoa. I like that.
I like Thrice as a band, too. I did.
They are
I
a
don't
good
know what they're
band,
up to
sure.
now, but they were fire.
Thrice Man. That's really good.
Thrice Man. The Thrice Man.
I tweeted this the other game watching it, but we've talked about it before. He looks like he's simultaneously having a panic attack while playing defense.
Yeah, he's trying hard,
running
though.
around the court like he's just like, it's happening. Everyone's looking at me. Everyone's looking at me.
He's trying hard. These guys are very strong. Oh, God.
He's got to chew some black pepper.
Yeah.
Yo,
Calm down.
speaking of which, literally last night, the follow-up time to my girlfriend smoking weed was last night.
Hit her again?
Happened again. Black pepper, shut it down.
Wow.
2 for 2.
That's all right, man.
Buddy,
It's science, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm going to perform in a weed room. I might have to give it a shot myself. Let
She
you
did-
know.
And again, she, like I said, never smokes weed. Hadn't since the last time I talked about. Did last night. And then a half hour in, she's like, fuck, it's happening again.
Yeah.
And she's like, can you get me the pepper? I was like, really? And she took a spoonful. And
it was fine?
Paranoia was gone. She just had fun the rest of the
Fuck
night.
yeah. Give me some chips. I'm
Come
ready.
on. Enterprise. The NBA needs to demote some of these unwatchable teams. Watching the Raptors sleepwalk past the Magic and Hornets was like watching one of those filler episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Which teams would you relegate? Relegate. Well, I think you got a great start there with the Orlando Magic and
How the hell did the Orlando Magic make it to the playoffs last year?
Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, I don't know.
Unbelievable. How do we lose the first game?
I was at the game.
Kyle Lowry scored 0 points.
Oh, God.
Oh, who gives a damn?
Relegate them all.
The Bulls? Any team that Michael Jordan decides he wants to run, relegate them immediately.
OKC. That could be. I'm all right.
They're
with
fun
that.
to watch, though.
They're fun to watch. Those jerseys are so bad. I want to get a Shy jersey so bad, and I.
Get to the what's their city ones? Their dark blue one's nice.
I mean, it's okay. I'm gonna wait till whoever gives him a max contract or like a giant contract.
Then you'll get one.
Then I'll get that jersey, no matter what, even if it's OKC.
Yeah.
The Greek Geek, 2019 Clippers versus 2019 Raptors plus Kawhi. 7-game series. Who wins? Kawhi plays for both. Huh.
Oh, God. Wait, what? Last year's team?
I think he's saying this year's team. So this year's Raptors with Kawhi Leonard and this year's Clippers.
But they both have Kawhi.
But we both got Kawhi.
Oh, God.
That's pretty good.
I think.
That's tight.
Yeah, I don't know. Paul George is Paul friggin' George, man.
That's the only, I would say Clippers in 7, only because of Paul George.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. And last question from Jig. Is the chickpea shawarma still top of the list in terms of food items at the Scotiabank Arena? And if not, what has topped it this year? You're going to your first game of the season next week. Monday.
I'm going to see Joel Embiid and the goddamn
That's a great
76ers. I will eat. I promise to God I will eat some dumb shit. I will find the dumbest thing I can eat, and I'll eat it, and I'll let you know if it's better than the chickpea shawarma. But so far, in our experience, last year, that was the best by far.
Yep.
We'll report back next episode.
Yeah.
I'll have an answer.
The season's young.
We got a bunch of games.
We're each going to go to some games, so we'll make it an effort to try one different thing each game.
Yeah.
But as of now, yes, chickpea shawarma still reigns supreme.
It's leading, yeah.
Okay. Thanks to everybody who hit us up with questions.
Oh, did we talk about? We got a follow up to that game. I can't remember if we talked about this in the last. Remember the 9-for-9 game?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That dude hit us back up, and he had
did.
a good idea. I don't know if we talked about this already.
That's good. Yeah, no, we didn't follow up about it. So, trying to figure out what was the basketball equivalent of the beer and hot dog per inning, because he said, Mitch hit us up. He said something. He goes, I think that it should be a beer and something per quarter.
I think it was like 2 beers and 2 hot dogs per quarter or something like that.
Or something like that, yeah. But we can't find the tweet anymore. But that's pretty good. But I think we gotta include the edible just to get the Dion Waiters effect.
Yeah.
So 1 like edible gummy, 1 beer, and 1 pretzel per quarter.
Yeah.
I think that's all right.
Yeah.
That's what I.
No, but his it was like had a basketball name like quadruple double or something like that.
Yeah. Mitch, if you're listening, hit us up again.
We won't fuck it up this time.
If anyone else has an idea for this, please let us know at Talking Raptors.
Let us know how to get the most hammered at a basketball game.
We're out here. We're not afraid.
We're not afraid.
Thanks to everybody who hit us up with questions. Thanks to you for listening. You.
That's
there.
you. We're talking to you.
We're in your head right now. The first time that actually hit me was when Dr. Dre released Keep Their Heads Ringing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you're bobbing your head. I can see it. And I was bobbing my head. I was like, fuck, you got me, Dre.
Doctor.
You fucking got me.
Dre knows what I'm doing. Oh, by the way, Kanye and Dr. Dre apparently are putting out Jesus is King 2, which is...
Whoa.
Don't need that.
Okay.
Don't need that. Dr. Dre, go find Anderson .Paak and just hang out with him. Release music with that dude.
I just got actually a set of Beats headphones.
They're great.
They're the best.
Yeah, they're actually amazing.
Really, really good. Thanks everybody for listening. We'll be back next week. Let's go Raptors.